Look at that. Do you see that? That's the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard, the US-issued Aeroplan co-branded credit card that just launched this week. It's been many months of anticipation for this card to launch, and now we finally have all the details around this exciting new card in the US market for Aeroplan members. So without further ado, let's get into everything you need to know about the new Chase Aeroplan Mastercard. We'll begin with the annual fee and the welcome bonus. Now this is going to be a World Elite level MasterCard, so it's going to come with a $95 annual fee, and in exchange you'll get a welcome bonus of up to 100,000 Aeroplan points, although the way that it's delivered is a little bit creative. Instead of a straight up 100,000 points, you'll get 2 welcome flight reward certificates worth up to 50,000 Aeroplan points each upon spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. Each welcome flight reward certificate can basically be thought of as a coupon worth 50,000 points that can be applied to any flight redemption. If your flight redemption is more than 50,000 points, then you'll simply subtract 50,000 points and pay the difference, or top up the difference in Aeroplan points. And if your flight redemption is less than 50,000 points, then you don't get the difference refunded. Instead, the welcome flight reward certificate is simply considered redeemed. Now, these certificates are 1 per passenger per booking. So let's say you're booking a one-way flight for 1 passenger worth 130,000 points. You can still only apply 1 certificate. You can't apply 2 of them. Now, those 2 welcome flight rewards worth 100,000 Aeroplan points in total is only the publicly available welcome bonus. Don't forget that if you had signed up for the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard's waitlist before the launch back in November 2021 or before, you'll also get an extra 10,000 Aeroplan points plus 10 e-upgrade credits in order to sweeten the deal even further. Let's get into the earning rates on the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard. You're going to earn 3 Aeroplan points per US dollar spent on dining, takeout, and food delivery services, as well as 3 Aeroplan points per dollar spent on grocery purchases. Both of these are going to be worldwide, including the US, Canada, and everywhere around the world. Plus, you'll also earn 3 Aeroplan points per US dollar spent on Air Canada and Air Canada vacations. And finally, you'll get 1 Aeroplan point for every US dollar spent on all other purchases. In addition to this, there's also going to be a monthly spend accelerator in which you earn 500 Aeroplan points for every 2,000 US dollars spent in a calendar month, up to a total of 1,500 Aeroplan points for 6,000 US dollars spent. This is equivalent to an extra 0.25x Aeroplan points on the first $6,000 spent per month. It's not really going to be worth going out of your way to pursue, but if you do spend that much per month, it's a nice little extra bonus. As part of the card's launch, if you apply now or any time in 2022, then you'll get instant Aeroplan 25K status, which is the entry-level status in the Aeroplan Elite Status program, through the end of December 2023. So if you were to apply right now in December 2021, you'd instantly get 2 years of entry-level Aeroplan 25K status, which is pretty incredible. In addition to priority airport services with Air Canada and some Maple Leaf Lounge passes, I'd say the strongest benefit of Aeroplan 25K status and Aeroplan Elite status as a whole is going to be the e-upgrade credits that you earn as an Elite status member. Now you can check out previous videos that we've done on e-upgrades and what's known as the latitude attitude for using e-upgrades to upgrade from economy into business, but basically they're extremely powerful, especially if you want to fly in premium cabins and unlock maximum value from your Aeroplan points. So if you apply in this introductory period, you get Aeroplan 25K status through 2023. But what about in years beyond that? Well, there's still going to be a very easy way to retain 25K status going forward, and that's simply to spend 15,000 US dollars on your card during a calendar year. I mean, it's almost a bit unfair because for Canadians who don't have this card, you need to earn 100,000 Aeroplan points through eligible sources, including credit card spend, in order to get Aeroplan 25K status every year through the Everyday Status Qualification benefit. 100K versus just 15 grand US dollars spent on the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard, that's a big difference, and it could be an incentive for many Canadians to finally get into the US credit card game so they can get this Chase Aeroplan Mastercard eventually too. But it doesn't end there, because not only can you get entry-level status with your credit card spending, but you can even level up your Elite status every single year too. In order to do this, you need to spend 50,000 US dollars on your card in a calendar year, and then your elite status for the following year will be one level higher than the elite status that you had earned during the year in which you had spent that 50 grand. A few examples should help illustrate. If you earn 25K status in 2022 and spend 50 grand on the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard, then for 2023, you'll actually get Aeroplan 35K status instead of 25K status. Similarly, if you had earned Aeroplan 75K status in 2022 and spent 50 grand on your card, then in 2023, you'll actually get Aeroplan Super Elite status, which is the top tier status available to Aeroplan members. So those are obviously some very interesting Aeroplan Elite status benefits, although they do take a fair bit of spend, especially that second part, the 50 grand of spend on your card in order to unlock. However, the high spend rewards do not end there, because Aeroplan has added some even higher spending thresholds and cool incentives associated with them. You will earn one priority reward voucher, which gives you a 50% discount on eligible Aeroplan flight redemptions upon reaching the spend thresholds of 100,000 US dollars, 250,000 US dollars, 500,000 US dollars, and 750,000 US dollars in a calendar year. And finally, upon reaching 1 million US dollars spent, you'll get what's known as a Global Plus One certificate. I would say that these spend-based thresholds are pretty appealing because the only other way to earn priority rewards is by earning status qualifying dollars, which means you have to spend money with Air Canada. Here on the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard, you can spend money on whatever you want in order to achieve these priority rewards, although they do take fairly high spending thresholds of at least 100,000 US dollars per calendar year. Of course, only the true ballers among us are going to be aiming for that $1 million spend threshold, at which point you earn a Global Plus One certificate. How does this work? Basically, you can designate one companion per calendar year, and if you redeem flights for yourself and that companion, then you get 100% of the points used for that companion redeposited into your account after travel takes place. It's basically a no questions asked companion fare for your Aeroplan points, although the caveats is that you do need to have enough points for 2 travelers in your account, because your points get redeposited after the fact rather than it being purely a 50% discount. And of course, the other major caveat is that you need to spend $1 million on the card in order to get this. I'm sure that it's going to be a very valuable benefit for those of you with $1 million in spend, whether organic, business, or otherwise, on this card. All right, now that we've talked about the welcome bonus, the earning rates, the elite status benefits, and the spend thresholds, let's talk about a few of the ongoing benefits of the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard. First of all, you'll get free first check bags with Air Canada for yourself and up to 8 other passengers on the same reservation. Then there's also no foreign transaction fees on the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard, which means that you can use it for foreign purchases without being charged extra. And it means that Canadians who get this card, by the way, quick shout out to our Getting US Credit Cards for Canadians guide in case you wanted to check it out. You will be able to spend on this card and reach that 1 million US dollar spend threshold through your Canadian purchases if you wanted. There's also going to be a 100 US dollar statement credit every 4 years for global entry, TSA PreCheck, or Nexus, which includes both global entry and TSA PreCheck. Basically, this benefit is going to make your journey much smoother when you're traveling into the United States or on cross-border journeys between Canada and the United States. Now, in terms of further benefits, here's one that's going to appeal to the more environmentally minded among you. Aeroplan and Chase have teamed up to purchase carbon offsets for all Chase Aeroplan card holders who book travel through Aeroplan points with Air Canada Express, or Air Canada Rouge. This applies to both the cardholder themselves, as well as any travel companions on the same itinerary. Obviously, we already live in a world that's dealing with the effects of climate change, and Aeroplan and Chase recognize this and want to appeal to the more eco-conscious potential cardholders out there by offering these carbon offsets whenever they redeem points for a flight. And finally, in terms of a very interesting card feature that's coming soon in early 2022, the Chase Pay Yourself Back feature will be available on the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard. You'll be able to use up to 50,000 Aeroplan points every year to offset against other non-Aeroplan travel expenses that you charge to your Chase Aeroplan card. The redemption ratio here is going to be 1.25 US cents per Aeroplan points, and it's the same ratio as what Chase Sapphire Preferred cardholders can currently do with their Chase Ultimate Rewards points. So that's going to be a pretty interesting way to redeem up to 50,000 Aeroplan points per calendar year. You can basically use it to offset up to $625 US worth of travel purchases, whether that's flights with other airlines, hotels, car rentals, vacation packages, and so on and so forth. For those of us who have built up larger balances of Aeroplan points, this could be an interesting way to liquidate some of your excess balances for travel purchases that you would have made anyway. However, if you don't have such a large balance, then I'd recommend against using Chase Pay Yourself Back, because the value that you get from Aeroplan points through premium flight redemptions like business class and first class is still going to be higher than that 1.25 US cents per point. And that just about wraps up everything you need to know about the Chase Aeroplan Mastercard now that it has finally launched. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to drop them in the comments below and we'll get them answered. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if so, go ahead and hit the like button down below and subscribe to the Prince of Travel YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button below the video. Let me know in the comments below, what are your first impressions of the US issued Chase Aeroplan Mastercard? Do you think it's going to be a great card to add to your US wallet? Are you excited by the spend-based threshold and some of the elite status benefits? Or are you a Canadian cardholder jealously looking at the US benefits and wishing that we'd get a piece of the action ourselves? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. But it doesn't end there. Right? No. As part of the cards,